This is Scott Bauer on the floor of the CME Group. Very muted market today, especially coming off of yesterday's big rally. Now, we saw NASDAQ, Dow, and the S&P all up slightly today, but on much lower volume than what we had seen on yesterday's big rally. Volatility really hanging in there. It did not go down yesterday on the rally and really hung in there and actually was up a couple ticks today as well, ahead of the long weekend, the long Labor Day weekend. So we'll have to see what happens volatility-wise. Now, across the entire space here, the 11 sectors in the S&P, 5 were up today, led by real estate and technology. Retail was actually a mixed bag. We saw Best Buy get hammered today, while Tiffany was on the upside, had a very nice move to the upside. What's next? What is going on in the ES option market, and what are the expected moves here? Well, yesterday, 700,000 options traded in the ES options here at the CME, and it was a very busy day, especially on the call side. 60% puts, 40% calls traded yesterday. Typically, we see 75% puts, 25% calls. Now, that being said, there were some heavy put volumes yesterday in the September 2680 and 2700 lines, about 13,000 of each of those traded. But going out to November, some new positions that traded. We saw 26,000 November end of month 2650 puts trade. And then on the upside, we saw 13,000 of the November end of month 2960 calls, and the 3,020 calls, 3,020 or 3020, however you want to call it, 13,000 of those traded as well. Now, with volatility hanging in there where it is right now, the ES option marketplace is expecting a move between now and end of the week of about $18, going out to next week about $40. Let's shift gears to Bitcoin now, which has had quite a rally here over the last week or two. After the big decline sub 6,000, we actually ticked above 7,000 now on pretty decent volume. Futures volume here at the CME today over 5,000 contracts. Is the rally on because the news that the SEC is looking into the potential of revisiting the ETFs again? Is that it? Or was there just some overselling and maybe it was a little bit overdone across the crypto space? We'll have to see what happens here. Now, the 7,000 mark that Bitcoin ticked above, that's not really any sort of resistance, any sort of technical indicator. It's really more of a psychological level. The next resistance level to the upside is about 7,250. We'll have to see what happens there. This is Scott Bauer on the floor of the CME Group.